Somebody from Switzerland just asked me if I had any stories about API. And I used to be an API dealer, and I sold a decent amount. But I remember when we were at Angel Mountain, we took on this new line called Old School Audio that made 500 series modules and made 500 series racks. And in our advertising, I think online, we said, you know, they have that API sound. And API got in touch with us, and they were so pissed off that they cut us off as a dealer. They said, you know, you can't say things sound like API. I go, well, it's just something that has that kind of API-ish. They were so mad they said, nope. And ever since then, I've been chasing them to make me an API dealer. I did sell an API 1608 console, but I had to get it from another dealer, and we split the commission and that. But the only time I really made some money from API, there was a studio down in Delaware, and I found out that they were looking to buy an API, and I got in touch with API, and they said they would give me a finder's fee if the console sold, and they did. People bought it was a 32 channel 1608, and after the order went through and that I found out that the sale went through, I called up API and I said, you know, you guys said you give me a finder's fee. And they said, yeah, we'll send you a finder's fee. I said, well, instead of that, why don't you just make me a dealer, you know, and maybe, you know, give me a couple pieces of gear or something like that. That's equivalent to that, or just make me a dealer. And they said, no. They said, well, we'd rather send you a commission check than make you a dealer. And it's always annoyed me, those guys, you know, that they did that. They just and they saw me at the AES shows, and they would be at like the booth across the way from Quested. And I'd go and talk to Mark Seaman. He was the national sales manager. And every time I would talk to him, he said, George, you're a great guy. We know you, you know, we really like you, but no, we're not going to make you a dealer. And there was no dealers in my territory to begin with. So it was just kind of a personal thing. And it always bothered me. And I own API 500. No, I own 500seriesmodules.com, which is the website, and 500seriesmodules on Facebook. So I've always promoted the 500 series modules. You know, I did that because of Fredden's time, but it also helped them out. But it was a personal thing they had with me, and I never understood why. And the only thing is, they were just touchy. So there's my API story. I think they make great product. They're just a touchy company. So there you go.